Okay, this is Robin Milling from A&S Entertainment. We have Speed.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey. Tell me, you guys, did you start your morning doing yoga?
Like Mira? She's still every morning.
I actually did.
Did you do yoga this morning?
Yeah.
With Mira?
No, not with Mira.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't invite me to yoga this morning.
I
woke up and did it. I think that's one of the best habits that I've picked up from a film set. Yeah, usually
Just
you
waking
pick up the
up and
habits
doing
of,
a little...
Yeah.
I didn't get to do that this morning. I was feeding Bing and
That's a good
getting
excuse to
ready
not
at the
do
same
yoga.
time. Yeah. I have a hard time doing the morning. Maybe I'll do a little afternoon sun salutations.
But that's amazing about Mira is the way that she kind of directs and leads her cast isn't just in terms of acting or the technical aspects, but it's kind of it's very holistic. It's like your emotional well-being.
It really is.
She, you know.
Yoga, foot rubs.
Yeah, the whole deal. So
Even
it's
wine.
amazing.
Sounds great.
Even after work wine.
Now, Kate, I know your mom is like big in India. She loves it there. So did she give you ideas of what it was like and a sense of it before?
India?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, my mom's been going to India since the 70s, once or twice a year, and I still haven't been able to get there, so it's one of those things that I look forward to doing with her at some point. But let's just say over the years that there's a lot of friends that she has gathered from India that have become family. So, yeah, so there was something actually when I met Mira for the first time that felt very familial to me, because there's something about her energy and my mom's energy that I recognize. And
yeah. So tell me what it was like to shoot this film. Did it bring up feelings of like homeland for you? Of, you know, what sort of feelings came up?
I don't think homeland.
No, I think, you know, one thing that was that really came up shooting this was just what a rich story it is. You know, it's a love story, it's a coming of age story, it's a political thriller, it's a film about capitalist fundamentalism, you know, which is really relevant in the kind of wake of the global financial crisis and Occupy. Actually, when we were shooting the film, Occupy was happening like across the street from where we were shooting in Zuccotti Park. And so I think it's just an incredibly rich film. And what was interesting shooting it for me was kind of doing, you know, 2 weeks with Kate and then doing 10 days with Liev and then doing a week with Kiefer. They felt almost like, you know, different worlds. But it was amazing kind of, you know, working with Kate, that we were able to just really invest in that bubble for those 2 weeks and just do the love story before then moving on to doing the, you know, the kind of finance world. And so there's a lot in it. A lot of feelings came up.
Did you find, did feelings of 9/11 stir inside you and those memories?
Well, you can't help it when you're doing a film and that's being sort of used as the backdrop of where all of these themes kind of are interwoven throughout to have the discussion about, you know, bringing back the memory of where you were, what it felt like, and what a defining moment in history that was for everybody globally, and the tragedy, and you know, and I was at the time living in New York, so you know, obviously it brings up all of that stuff, and everybody, you know, you talk about it. But then there's sort of how you know, approach the characters, and I think it was really important for Mira to, you know, make this a story about human connection, and you know, each one of these characters sort of discovering who they are, and you know, you're sort of raised with what you know, and then as you grow up or as you find yourself in these places in your life, you start to go, you know, is this where I want to be? Is this who I am? Am I living authentically for, you know, for what I believe, rather than what I'm being told or what I was shown or learned as a kid to sort of focus on. And so I think it really sort of is about all of these relationships and how it's informing who they are and who they want to be.
Great. Thank you so much. It just gave me like